and release anything that might not be serving us. Just let it go. Loosen up your body a little bit. Remind yourself to tune into your body today, to connect with it, to pay attention and notice what's happening. Just letting things release and loosen up. And now, knock on your heels a little bit. All right, and now just take a moment just to stand here for a second in a nice neutral stance. Checking to make sure that your feet are about shoulder width apart, pointed forward, your knees slightly bent, your pelvis relaxed and dropped, your belly and core slightly engaged to protect your spine, your chest open using your shoulder blades in the back to open, head back, shoulder, neck or chin tucked. And now just visualize that nice line. Feel yourself growing tall like a nice thread, pulling you up into the universe. Tuning in and then placing your hands over your abdomen. And we're going to do 5 nice deep belly breaths where you breathe in for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 8, hold for 2. And if you can shorten that amount of time, whatever is good for you. And we'll do 5 of those. And when you're finished, just go ahead and lower your arms. All right, now let's start with wide-legged knocking on the door of life. So it doesn't have to be a real wide-legged, but just a little wider stance than what we're used to, and our hands up. We're going to go toward the right, and as we do, we're weight shifting to that right foot and the toe, and you're on the toe of the left as you stretch back. Then you sink in the center and go to the left, to the center, to the right, to the center, to the left. Stretching, trying to increase your range of motion. Oopsies. I'm becoming undressed here, sorry. Let's do one more on each side. And now we're going to bring our feet in and just moving from our hips and our waist In our regular knocking on the door of life, activating the kidneys, the spleen and stomach, the liver, gallbladder. Knocking gently, feeling our spine moving freely, noticing if there's any tension or tightness anywhere, send your attention there. And reminding yourself to not push through any pain. And now up toward the chest, right below the collarbone, activating our lungs, our immune system, our respiratory system, awakening the lungs, releasing blockages, gently tapping on the kidneys in the back, tuning into the mid-spine area as you work that area of the spine. And now up over the shoulder, right there where the neck and the shoulder meet, releasing tension and tightness that we may be holding there. And now back again down to the chest. To the lower dantian. And then just allow your arms to float freely off of your body. Noticing your feet against the floor, the air on your skin, your clothing. Noticing, slowing it down, and just taking a moment now to just tune in with your body. Check your posture. See if there's any place you can relax. How's your face? Your skull, your shoulders. Tune into your body. Send a nice inner smile to your body, to all of your organs. All right, now let's go into spinal cord breathing. And we're going to inhale up, using your shoulder blades in the back. Exhale, tucking, rounding. Feel that stretch in the low spine. Inhaling up, opening that chest using your shoulder blades. Exhale through the mouth, let that air go, squeeze it out. A nice little massage of our internal organs. Opening that chest, activating those shoulder blades. Feeling the opening of the spine in the front, the opening of the spine in the back. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 3 more after this one. All righty. All right, we're going to do some purging here. We haven't done this one for a while. It's a little bit like the pump. And I am going to watch the shoulder a little bit. So if I don't lift it up all the way, go ahead and if it's good for you, lift yours up. But we start with the movement is that with purging, we're going to come up on our toes, okay? And then when we come down, our arms are going to come down and we're going to knock on our heels. So really let that out through the air, through your mouth, on your exhale. Really knocking on those heels, getting those vibrations deep into the bones. Purging, letting go, releasing all of those things we don't need anymore. Letting go, releasing. Three more. All right, very good. Now just take a moment to hold that chi ball. Close your eyes, tune in. Notice the sensations you're feeling. If you're feeling any tingling, or imagine feeling that tingling, that's the chi, the energy flowing through. Nice deep. All right, we're going to do one of the dragon exercises. It's dragon stretches its tail. And with this one, what we're going to be doing again with the dragon exercises, it's the push-pull kind of thing. So our body's moving in opposite movements. It also works with the pericardium, which is our triple warmer, which helps to keep the head, the heart, and the body balanced. And so this is really helpful with that. So what we're going to do now is our hands are like this, and we're going to look toward our right, and our palms are facing, and we're looking at our palms. Then I'm going to push my arms out to the right and look toward the left. I'm going to again now look at my palms and push and look the opposite direction. Trying to straighten that front arm out. Looking again and stretching the dragon, stretching its tail. Release. Take a nice deep breath. Put your hands up on the other side, palms facing you. Now stretch and look the opposite direction. Now, when you're in this stretch, once you've got there, now see if you are tensing anything in your face or your skull. Can you relax your neck anymore? How about your shoulders? Feeling the tension in your arms, your wrists, your hands, the strength in your legs. Now look at your palms, relaxing those arms, the palms, everything relax. Now stretching. And once you get there, see what else you can release without losing the posture. Look at the hands again. Stretch. Release what you don't need. And come to the center. Take a nice deep breath. Look at your hands again. Look at the palms. Now stretch. Holding, releasing. Look at your palms. Stretch. Holding. Relax as you look. And now hold. And lower your arms. Take a moment to take a nice deep breath. Looking at your palms. Pressing. The push and the pull of the dragon. wringing. Just visualize how your body is like wringing itself, squeezing the internal organs, squeezing what we don't need. Take a moment to take a nice deep breath, and let's do 3 pulling down the heavens. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Very good. Very good. All right. This next one is called Tiger Claw. And this helps us push past limitations and also clearing old energy that we don't need anymore and drawing in new, fresh energy. So the movement is that we're going to come up, that we're going to put our hands in little claw hands and just feel what it does to your hands when you do that. Notice what it does to your forearms, to your muscles in your hands and in your fingers. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the claw up the midline, and then we're going to come up, and then one's going to claw on the back and one's going to go on the front. We're going to come up the midline, sink, and go the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The front arm brings positive energy in. The back arm is energy from the past, what we're cleansing and clearing, the cleansing and clearing of the old. So I want you to imagine and sense a feeling of balance in the heart center, connecting the past to the present, cultivating courage and confidence and inspiration. And if you want, you can do a little growl. Those sounds can help release. One more on each side. Then we're going to come up and down. Really be that lion. Inhale up. Inhale up. And relax, taking a moment just to notice how your body feels. Notice the difference between the tension and the tightness. And the more you're able to identify those feelings, you'll be more aware of when you're holding space in your face or your neck that you don't need to hold, and you can release. All right, let's do teacups. We haven't done this one for a while. So for those of you that know how to do teacups, go for it. Have your little dance and enjoy yourself. For those who haven't done teacups, I will talk you through it. Again, I'm babying my left arm here, so I might not be doing things exactly right with my left arm, but anyway, so left, and now I'm going to mirror you. So your left arm out, right arm on the hip, palm up. I'm going to weight shift to my right, and as I do, my left hand comes forward. I'm going to weight shift to the back, kind of pointing my behind out a little bit. I'm going to weight shift to the left. I'm going to come up and around as I circle. So it's like my arm is making a figure 8 in front of me with my palm up, holding that teacup, and my hips and my waist are doing a nice little circle. So I want you to imagine being able to keep that teacup steady on your palm. Feeling that loosening in your waist, your hips, your arms. One more circle. And then come down. Take a moment to gather yourself, and then we'll switch. Okay, so weight shift to the left foot, to the back, to the front, over the head, as our hips and waist are moving a circle. It's moving and giving momentum to our arm. And again, trying to keep that palm up. When I was in Thailand, they had us actually using teacups. They had hot water in them. And there was a lot of water on the floor. Just saying. All right, feel that opening now. Feel the flexibility in your spine, in your arms, in your ankles. This moves so many joints. One more. And relax and shake it out. Very good. Okay, let's do some neck circles. And you can do whatever you want with your hands. You can put them like inverted prayer position, whatever level you want. You can have them on your kidneys, on your hips, whatever works for you to get a nice stretch. I want you to think about not holding the muscles in your face and your neck and things like that. And so we're just going to kind of relax a little bit in our face as we stretch our neck. So using your chin, draw a nice circle in front of you. If you notice that you feel stuck somewhere, or it might feel a little glitchy, you just, oh, right, like right there, you can windshield, ow, right there. I've got a nice little something right there. And I'm just going to windshield right that there until I kind of maybe erase it a little bit, but I'm not going to just move right through it. And then I'm going to take it very gently around again. So just tune in to what your body's telling you. If there's tension and tightness, it's speaking to you. Pay attention, try and relax it. Send your attention there, because where you send your attention, the chi, the energy will follow. So taking your time here, being purposeful in your movement. Don't just be circling your head around. Really have those controlled movements, while at the same time only using the muscles you need to use to get the job done. And now opposite direction. Nice circling. Feel. Did we go the opposite direction yet? Yes or no, we did? Is that a yes? Okay, good. Good. Can't keep track. All right, good. Now let's do owl looks back so we can get our driving neck on. All right, so my arms are loose behind or at my side. My palms facing back. So when I turn my head to the left, I'm going to also turn my arms so that my pinkies are now forward. And then I'm going to relax and sink into the front. And then go toward the back. Relax. And stretch. Relax. And stretch. If you want, you can challenge yourself to take to increase your range of motion each time without hurting yourself. Remembering, don't push through any of these. Nice stretch. And last one. Relax. Just settle into your body, notice, take a moment to tune in. Your mind's going to wander, so just bring it back to your body, to the movement when you find that it's moving around a little bit. Okay, let's do our balance. How about beautiful woman pose? We haven't done that one for a while. So if you need to hold on to something, please grab something to hold on to. And we're going to go into beautiful woman pose. So I'm going to stand on my right foot, bring my left foot out and over the top of the knee, or it's above the knee on my thigh. And then I'm going to go into prayer position and try and have a nice posture. But I see I'm leaning sideways, so I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. Now remember, find that focal point. We had a family gathering the other day and we tried to do this with our eyes closed, to balance with our eyes closed. We didn't do so hot, but it's always harder when your eyes are closed. So if you can find that focal point, good, you're doing great. Look at you go. Now take some nice deep breaths. Continue taking nice deep breaths. Okay, and then release. All right, give you a moment to shake it out a little bit. Okay, now the other leg. Ah. All right. Pressing your palms together, looking at your focal point. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. Keep breathing. Relax your face. Okay, you ready? Inhale. Okay, very good. All right, let's go into some flows. Let's start with Tai Chi flow. So we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Now we're getting into the meditative practice. We have warmed our body. We've tuned in. We've stretched. We've released blockages. So now we're going to go with the flow. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And so take a moment now just to close your eyes and tune into your body. Notice what your body's feeling. Three more. Okay, very good. All right, the first one we're going to do is the dragon flow. It's one of the three treasures flow: the head, the heart, the body. And so with the three dragon flow, I've got my feet about shoulder width apart in our normal stance. I'm holding my body as I normally would. And what I'm going to do is we're going to be just bringing from the back of our hand, we're going to bring the back of our hand out to the midline and then bring it in. We're going to rotate it and bring it into our belly. So we're going to do it to the belly first, then to the heart, and then to the head. And the purpose of this movement is, and the intention really is to receive energy to our lower dantian, where we've got the health and vitality to the body. And then we're going to bring it to our heart, where we've got our emotions and our head, our spirit and thoughts. And so we're going to be working with all three of those treasures. And so just visualize now bringing energy to those areas. Okay, so I'm going to go there and just to the midline and into the belly. Bringing in to our heaven, or excuse me, to our belly. Bringing health, vitality to our body. So visualize bringing that into the body. We're gathering, 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 and pulling it in. Health, vitality. And now bringing it to the heart, gathering the energy of compassion and loving kindness, positive emotional feelings, empathy, gratitude. And there's not a weight shift here either. We're just keeping our feet firm, and it's those arms that are just gathering all of that energy and bringing it into our heart. And now we're going to bring it up into our forehead, bringing in clarity of mind, where we can create space, where we can change, where we can transform, where we can be observant, so that we don't get attached to any one thing. And now back to the heart. Back to the belly. Back to the heart. Head. And now we're going to do 3 more, heart, head, belly, 1 each at your own speed. I can't remember where we're at, so we're going to just stop right here. And we're going to move into our next one, which is Tigress Gathers her cubs. Now with this one, we're going to do the same movement, only we're going to go across our midsection. So we're crossing our midline here, which ups the ante a little bit. We're gathering that energy into our belly without leaning over. We want to stay in vertical alignment and spiral and float that energy in. Gathering that chi, crossing the midline for the brain and body connection. Those cubs, those little tiger cubs, are such precious little energy. We're gathering that up. And now we're going to bring it into our heart. And now we're going to bring it into our head. And then we're just going to do belly, heart, head, head, heart, and belly. Now just take a moment to take some deep breaths. All right, let's get some wood energy. Some of that nice, strong wood energy, filling us with creativity. All right, so with this one, I'm going to put my fingers are pointing to my belly, my lower dantian, a little bit below the navel. I'm going to turn toward my right. I'm going to bring my fingers up the midline, pointing now at the crown. I'm going to turn to the front and release my tree canopy. I'm going to turn to the left, come up, release to the center, and let my canopy fill the tree. When you feel like you've got the movement down, and if you're comfortable, close your eyes and just get into the meditative movement. Even if you get some of the movement wrong, that's okay. Just tuning into your body. Wood energy. We have too much can lead to anger and frustration. So we want to turn that anger into good anger for good. And frustration into calmness, creativity. Just think of that majestic tree, its strength. It can be blowing, and the top limbs just moving and moving quickly, and the trunk is steady, firm, and strong. Its roots connecting and gathering. The earth's energy, the energy from other trees. And last ones. Take a moment to tune into your palms. Sense the energy there, the chi. And then open your arms a bit. Condensing that chi ball, stretching it. Condensing. Visualizing this bright light warming your palms as you condense that energy to about the size of a pearl. When you get it to that size, rotate your palms forward, making it even smaller and more condensed. And now towards your belly, smaller and smaller, radiating with energy. Place that into your lower dantian. Restore it for when we need it. Let's pull down the heavens. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale. And then just get into the meditative flow of this movement. Visualizing gathering the energy all around you and filling your head, your heart, your body. You look so nice. One more. Just relax. Let's do cloudy hands, placing one hand over your heart, one hand at your lower dantian, palm up. Weight shift to the left, turning behind you. Switching arms, now your right hand is at your chest, your left hand below. As you weight shift to the right. Weight shift, switch. Weight shift, switch. And just get into the flow. If you want, close your eyes, tune into your body. One more on each side. Come back to center. Rub your palms together to your feet. It's that heat generating in your palms. Place it on your kidneys. Feel the warmth. Breathing in the warmth from your palms. Coming back. Put it on your right side for your liver, gallbladder. I'm not mirroring now, on your right side. Rubbing your hands together. On your left side, the spleen and stomach. Rubbing your hands together, your heart, smiling to all of these organs. Rubbing your hands together and placing them over your chest. Let's do 3, pull down the heavens, inhaling up. Place your hands over your lower dantian, your feet together. Let's do some centering to balance. Inhale up, down the midline. Inhale up, down the midline. One more set. And now place your hands over your belly like bamboo in the wind, allowing your body to just rock and sway. Tuning in, noticing. Let's do a body scan, tuning into your face. Smiling to your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears, your neck, your lungs, your liver, gallbladder, stomach, spleen, kidneys, large intestine, small intestine, heart, all of our organs, all of our body parts. Sending energy and a beautiful inner smile. I'd like to dedicate the goodness of this practice to all beings so that all beings can be happy and healthy and reach their highest potential. I'd like to dedicate to the universe my gratitude for my teachers, to all practitioners, to all of you who are here today, to those of you who are watching the video, and to all of those who are making our world a better place for our planet and for all beings. Shay Shay.